Zero Dragons!
So then, welcome to the stream, and we're just getting ready. So let's just jump outside for a minute. Check that out. Right. So we're currently at Goodwood, and this is what we're going to be looking at today. But first of all, I just wanted to point out, I hope you all noticed the new holding page for starting soon. Been messing around with that over the past couple of days, so I think it looks a bit smarter. It's a bit more generic. It's better than just having a few text on the screen with the game in the background saying starting soon, so I hope that's good. So the first thing I want to say is this is FS2020, and we're going to be looking at this. And this is the Iron... Oh god, I keep forgetting its bloody name. Is it FlyingIron Simulations, sorry? Let me just have a look. I always forget what this is. But Give me a minute. I'm sure it's on the stream title, but I don't have the stream title in front of me, which is not good, is it? So, yeah. Right, here we go. Let's have a look. Yeah, FlyingIron, right? Simulations. I thought it was. I just wanted to double check. And externally, oh, cheers, Ian. Thank you, my friend. Externally, it is absolutely beautiful. It really is. And when you get up in the air, it's so nice to take screenshots with. It's cracking. The cockpit inside, cracking. I think the only thing I don't like about it is probably the wheels. The wheels are a bit like, okay. Tyres are alright, but the wheels are not that grand. But who cares about that, because they're going to be up and tucked away. Right, welcome on board, Ian. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Glad you've come to have a little chat. It's been a while, hasn't it? Right. So let's jump on board. And as I say, this is on board, and I've just realised I've not got my head tracking software. So let's get that going. I've just forgot to run it. I've run everything else that I need to do for my stream, apart from the head tracking software. Right, which breaks your neck as you come in. Right. Now the other thing I've noticed, let's just turn some of this stuff off, right? Okay, because it's quite interesting actually. What's that? Okay. So the one good, well, so this is the cockpit, beautiful, brilliant, yada yada. We got Spitfire, wonderful, right? Great. Let's just open that, and then we can open that. So let's just be clear, right? I've flown this a couple of times, only probably about twice, and in terms of looks, I love the looks of this plane. I love it. Right, it's a bit like a Carenado. The looks are brilliant, but system-wise, I'm comparing it to an A2A Spitfire, right? And it's completely wrong. You shouldn't do it, but you're gonna do it. So systems-wise, they're not in depth as I would like them. Now, obviously, A2A did the Mark II, and this is the later version, right? I think it's like the Mark VI or something, right? But little details like the door, right? I love the little door latches. You know, I think they're pretty cool. I like how you can take the canopy off. You know, all that kind of good stuff. But what we're going to have a look at today is, I don't like how when you try and take off, when you use the rudder, the whole plane just wants to flip over, right? Now, I don't know whether that's just me, but it just literally wants to flip over. I want to have a look at some of the other systems. So we've got two starter switches here. What happens if I just press them and don't even bother with the prime? What happens? Does it start? Does it not start? One of the tests that I've actually almost done already, which was by accident the other day, was on the A2A Spitfire. To shut it down, you turn your fuel off, you put your RPMs up to 2000, you let it run for a bit, and then you have to pull a cutout switch, right? And what I did, I just cut the fuel off, and it took ages for the engine to die. And it was just like, what's going on? So yeah, so I don't know. This could be quirks that have been between the Mark II and the Mark VI. Who knows? Who knows? Engine sounds as well. Apparently they have recorded Spitfire engine sounds according to their website. And I'll tell you what. Let's pull up their website. Let's do a quick butchers. Right, let me just see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. Right, let's do a display cap. Right, so here's the Spitfire. Oh, and what they do have is they have the lovely. Let's put the webcam back on. Want that? So they have the cut-off wing version. I've not tried that yet, and I'm looking forward to it because I like the look of the Spitfire. But let's have a look at the products. Right. So it's not cheap, but it's not expensive. It's about £20. you know, it's not overly breaking the bank. So yeah, so key features, 3D cockpit, perfect replica model, which is fine. Okay, we get that. The model's good. So yeah, so it's going on about that. Right, so professional W-wise sound design, right? So I'm just reading this. So all the sounds, here we go. All the sounds have been professionally recorded from a real Spitfire. We have splashed out here to obtain an exhaustive Spitfire sound pack. Right, so, but I honestly don't know. I'd love to go and sit next to one of these Spitfires or sit in the cockpit of one just to listen to it, because I'm not sure. Right. We also have realistic startup procedures, failures, and flight systems. You know, okay, it could be real, but who knows? I mean, now the one thing that was really quite disappointing, which is a shame, really. I'm just going to drop that. Right. They do have the silver Spitfire. However, as a livery, now if I load it up later, I'll have a look, but I'll show you. But where the sponsors are, they've had to replace it, and I think that's because they can't get the spot. You know, they can't get the permissions to do as a sponsor, right? So let's get this flying. Let's go. Now I have been programming FS2020 PC since I've been off work, furloughed. So I've got FS2020 PC for P3D, and I've also got FS2020 PC for FS2020. So I've been reprogramming all my axes and all sorts. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we won't have any issues today with that. Right, let's have a look at this. So first of all, turn the fuel on. Now we won't turn mags on. Right, let's just see what happens. So let's crack the throttle. Let's do exactly what we would do. Now in this one, you do push the I think you do push the mixture forward, right? It's not like the Mark 1, Mark 2 Spit. So let's just crank it. Now these you push simultaneously in the real Spit. So pushing them. Something's not quite right, yeah? So mags are not on. Right, and the engine's not fired, okay? So that's one good thing, okay? Let's go and turn the mags on. And let's not prime the engine. Now the problem here is we did actually have it running. It wasn't cold and dark when I came in because I've loaded it up at a runway. So this might actually fire. Yes, it did fire. I don't know whether that's because we didn't prime it or whether it was already running beforehand. But either way, we'll keep the RPM above 1,000. Right, so let's try and get up in the air. Now, as I said, this it's really fun when you get it up in the air. It would be good as a formation piece if you and your friends have got this as a formation plane. You could go and just do some flying together, but it's not A2A standard, and it never will be. For 20 quid, it's not going to be, is it? But let's get it up in the air, and we'll have a look. Right, so. So parking brake off. Now this just wants to flip me every single time I've done a takeoff, so if it crashes, then that's that. So look, it wants to pull, and then it just goes all over the shop. No. And it does that, yeah. And that's the problem, right? Because I went quite all in with the throttle there. Let's try and gradually ease it in, see what happens, right? Okay, let's just make sure this is thumped up. Yep. Parking brake off. And there we go. Right, slowly. See, the engine sounds weird. Oh, we're off again. See? And I'm literally rudder, you know, I'm trying to give it left rudder to stop that from going, but it just doesn't want to go. So landing, I don't think I'm going to be able to land this beast because right. And this time I've just cranked it. I've just absolutely thumped it. Right, and actually, by thumping it, it kind of works a bit better. So I just went full throttle. Once again, lovely animations on the switches. Yeah, lovely animations on the switches. Yeah, I'll give it a bit of value on Joe's. I've tried all sorts, and it just wants to turn over if I do it slowly, you know. Right, let's reduce the boost down to about 7. Right, let's reduce the RPMs down to about 20. Right, or 2,000 even. Sorry, not 20, 2,000. I'm just going to try and trim this bad boy out, and let's have a little look. Oh. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's stunning. It really is stunning. Hey, hello. So I'm just trying to control it because obviously we didn't go very high. We're nose diving a little bit. As you can see, it's just absolutely beautiful in the sim. There's only one place we can go, you know, people. There's only one place we can go. And I bet you can't guess where we're going. Well, where I'm going to try and get to. And from inside, you know, see if you can guess where I'm going. So from the inside, you know, looking out, absolutely stunning. And we're just cruising at 170 thereabouts. So what's crazy is all day today I've been on DCS, and anybody that knows DCS knows that it's it's very realistic. And I've been in the F18 and I've been practicing carrier landings, and you can catch some of them on my Twitch and my YouTube channels as a catch up. It has been real fun. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. So yeah, I mean, so to jump into this, it's a bit arcadey, but it's fun, and I think that's how I'm going to pitch it. I'm going to pitch this. You know, some of the it looks brilliant. They've got some of the key components that kind of work. You know, it's obviously not A2A level. The looks of it is just stunning. Oh, hello, don't know what happened there. The looks are stunning. You've got some other bits and bobs as well, like interesting. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I can't remember where I saw that. Is it under there? No, it's not that one. Oh, where did I see that? I can't remember where I saw that. But you can turn the reticle on. I'm just trying to figure out where it is. That's my nav lights. I thought it was that, but it's not. Because that doesn't click, which is weird. I thought there was another one. You can turn it on, but I can't remember. My microphone's in the way as well, isn't it? I don't know. I'm just going to keep flying. Oh, let's just reset my view because it went a bit funny. Oh, I mean, look at that for a view. Like, good old Spitfire wing and over the English countryside. That is what you want. So how's everyone's day been anyway? How's everyone been? Have you been good? Has it been fun? So we've got some weather fronts over there. This is real world weather, as good as a Monday can be. But I'm quite lucky actually. I'm furloughed, as I say, and I'm quite lucky that I've spent most of the day just streaming. Nobody's been there because everyone's been at work, but it was fun nonetheless, just doing some circuits and doing circuits on an aircraft carrier, trying to tame an F-18 fighter jet. You know, it's not my usual cup of tea, so everything is new. Everything's like, what the bloody hell does that switch do? Why am I switching that switch? And I'm like reading a manual going, you need to click this, you need to click that, and I'm like, okay, but I don't know what it's doing, so I need to find that out. Like, you know, I want to know what's happening. But yeah, I mean, I'm loving it. Being in the quality center, okay. See, I was never into the big airliners, you know me. I mean, I was into the GAs. I'd got the PMDG 737 and the 777 back in the day for FSX. I didn't repurchase them for what you call it, P3D. I don't think I did anyway. Taking a little flying down the coast. Let's go down. So I do wonder actually. I wonder what the stall is. What the no power stall is on this. And I wonder how it's going to handle when it gets to the stall. Okay, so it's a bit underwhelming, to be honest. No, I'd love to see a stall in a Spitfire. I'd love to see what a Spitfire does with a stall, because obviously things like planes like the Cessna 172 and other planes, when you stall it, you go up, and when you stall it, what they kind of want to do is fall sideways. They don't fall forward like that one just did. But yeah, let's have a look. Does look like Shoreham. Actually, that is Shoreham. Yep, 100% that's Shoreham. I like Shoreham. It's good. Just dip the wing for Shoreham. Hey. And then we've got the pier, haven't we, somewhere down here? Or a bit further up. It's Brighton. Is it Brighton Pier? I'm rubbish with geography. I took off from Goodwood, Chichester. Oops, I just bashed my microphone. I don't know whether that comes through. If I hit the microphone, I don't know whether it actually like causes any noise. Now the good thing about this Spitfire, it's actually got two intakes, so it feeds more air into the engine, stops it from overheating. Once again, something that probably hasn't been modelled if you was to overheat. I mean, we've got the old radiator and the oil there, but I've not really pushed it to see what would happen. But it's not an AccuSim, you know what I mean? It's no AccuSim. So we're just cracking on it. Is this the pier? Because it looks... Yeah, it looks... Is that Brighton Pier? That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Look at that. Yeah, you've got roller coasters and all sorts over there. Not the best plan to sightsee. There you go. And actually, I used to fly on VATSIM at Shoreham, because I used to fly for a club that their base used to be Shoreham, and they used to go on VATSIM like once a week and do circuits and fly in and out of patterns. And it was all VFR, and it was quite cool because I used to hear him on at that time. I'd only just started out on VATSIM, and I wasn't comfortable enough to go in and out of zones and things, but I kind of knew of them. And one of the guys, one of the controllers, I could hear him say, you know, come through the Brighton Pier VRP, right? That's weird how that keeps changing. Look at that. Weird. That's probably internet woes, that is. Probably internet woes, but... So I know Lewis is streaming tonight. He's streaming some Wreckfest. So if that's more your cup of tea than flying, then go off and leave me. I don't mind. But yeah, that should be good fun. He's doing it with the pit crew. He's jumping on. I did get an invite, but I really wanted to take the Spitfire out. So yeah, so there's a few things. I mean, that does partially work as well. There is a button that turns that bloody thing on, but I cannot see it for the life of me. And I refuse to look at the manual because I'm a man, and that's what men do. They don't look at manuals. But the cool thing is, you can unscrew the primer, and you can prime it, and you can screw it back again. Yeah, it's pretty cool what they've done there. And floodlights, I mean, I'm not in the dark, but what? Oh, wow! See, then that looks nice. However, I was only turning that one, and for some reason it turned that one. But we'll have to load this up in the dark as well, just to see. Now I ain't got a clue where I'm going. I know where I'm heading, and I'm hoping that it's going to be really obvious when I get there, because but in terms of landing and stuff, I ain't got a clue where I want to go. I've not got my GPS, my Garmin. Let's have a little butcher's outside again while we're here. Now, I think I have flown past it once, but it took a little while for the textures to load in. And I don't know whether that was just because of my slow internet at the time. Oh yeah. So don't get me wrong, it's a lovely looking Spit, and they've done a half decent job on the model, and they've obviously tried to do the sounds, you know. But oh, the sun's coming. The sun will come out tomorrow. I bloody hate that. Right, that's a question. What, musicals? Yes or no? Musicals, yes or no? I'm gonna jump right in, feet first. But first of all, I'm not gonna do it. Not yet. I'll let you guys just let me know what you think. Musicals, yes or no? Now I'm hoping this is like Eastbourne or something. I'm gonna go a bit higher, I think. I thought maybe I'm not further enough around, but yeah, that's how it kind of looked before. I'm not further enough around, I don't think, but that's how it looked before. And then I had to kind of like fly the same area for a little bit, and then it was, and then it kind of just come into focus before. But yeah, hope, fingers crossed, it'll all be nice and sharp. Hopefully. Yeah, the startup sound was too smooth. Yeah, exactly. And I don't know where they recorded it or what they recorded, you know. And I'm not saying it's wrong, because, you know, from what I've heard from Spitfires, you know, as you say, Ian, they had that grunt to them that you know, you just couldn't. If that was a recording, then, you know, I don't get why that wasn't there. But I don't know. I'm not going to say they're wrong. I'm just going to say that I've experienced different. That's all I'm going to say. In terms of flight dynamics and things, I'd be very interested to see if this was, you know, a replica of a Spitfire like A2A. A2A hit it out of the park, though. We all know that. But you know, things are a bit too smooth, and I think that's what the add-ons at the moment are lacking. So at the moment, they're lacking dials that are twitching. That you know, everything seems too clean. You know, in terms of if I change this, it just works, and you know, it's just up and down, and you know, it's just like if I was doing that with an engine, it would be spluttering. You know, it would be. I'm just like thumping that throttle all the way around, right? Let's burn this, right? Let's get them RPMs up. Let's get the boosters going, right? Now, we're going really fast here. And I'm curious. So these are rising, you know. But would it overstretch the engine to the point where FS2020 is gonna crash, you know? Oh yeah, and that's you've just reminded me, Jarvis. You've just reminded me, right? So let's just reduce the RPM slightly in the boost, right? I've just got to check something because my phone's just gone off. Oh, sorry for not pausing my head tracking software there, because my phone was almost flat, so I've had to put it on charge. Okay, just some bits and bobs. I'll look at them in a bit. It's not time for phone time. Right, so yeah, Joas, you just reminded me about that. So check this out. Now the real question is, we all know that the Mark 1 and the Mark 2 will do that, but actually the Mark 6, I'm sure they put something in place that would stop that. But the thing is, you can just keep going, you know. But the problem is, how long could you go? Because it isn't the engine still bottom fed? Oh, 1 minute. Because you've still got the fuel here, and it still looks like you push the button, and it's your bottom tank button, I think. Bottom tank, you know. Top tank. You know what I mean? So it's interesting. I mean, I don't know enough about the Mark 6, you know. I don't know enough about the Mark 6 to be making them judgments, but the oil will be coming through the floor, be coming through here. Be like, oh my god, what's going on? See, half of this stuff I don't even know what it is. I've not even looked. Is that the oxygen system? Fuel tank pressure. Don't know if that's on or off there, but oh, we've got some big old nasty clouds over there, look, but we're in the sunshine. Oh god, look at, see that shine in the mirror, look at that. Whoa, get out of my face. Yeah, it's very interesting. I mean, oh, are we here? We're here, aren't we? No, not quite. Is this it? Are we here? Are they still loading in? I don't think that's the right one, is it? No, that's definitely not the right one. Dover's further up, isn't it? I'm sure Dover's further up. Yeah, I was about to say, I thought Dover was further. A little victory loop there. Hold up, have I gone too far? Or am I still on a mission? Because I've not connected it to any maps or anything, so I'm just doing it by my own kind of understanding. But I think, isn't this around by where's yeah, so this is more Lid, isn't it? Because you've got the beachy part, and there should be an airfield just over the way, just over this watery bit. Yeah, so we're still going towards Dover. I keep needing to reset my view. It's not even wrong. I mean, you know, it's an amazing plane for 20 quid. You know, you buy a Carenado plane for a similar kind of amount, and it's not a Spitfire. You know, so at least now I've actually got a Spitfire in FS2020, which is good. I'm kind of gutted that they didn't get permission for hello, my drone cam's going nuts. I'm kind of gutted that they didn't get permission for the Silver Spitfire, because it would have looked amazing. How the hell do you pronounce that? Dungeness. I can honestly say I've never been to Dover, like, or anywhere around there. Never. We'll cut the corner. Oh. I'm just looking on the map at the minute, guys. That's all. Just looking on the map. Oh, we've gone a bit too high. I don't like going high in the Spitfire, you know. Yeah, Lid. Yeah. somewhere around here. It's probably underneath me now, isn't it? I can't see it. Anyway, it's pretty cool. It's a cool little place. Oh, hold up. Down there's an airfield. Yeah, that's Lid. That's Lid airfield there. There we go. Looks a pretty cool place to go. At least if my sim crashes, we know where we're going to start off from. All the houses are little huts. Not like our castles up north. I mean, I can't wait. I cannot wait for A2A to release something. I say it on every stream, and I must piss everyone off, but I can't wait to get into an A2A plane. And I think a lot of the other planes will literally just be redundant. I'll just literally put them to one side and never use them again. And the stream's going to get very boring because it's just going to be A2A, A2A, A2A. But I think when I get the A2A, I'm kind of holding off actually. Using Skypark because I want an A2A plane to do the Skypark stuff, you know, do the tours, do the contracts, you know, that's my vision anyway. So what are your guys' thoughts on me doing DCS and having a look at DCS a bit more in terms of the F18 and systems and stuff like that? Because I mean, I don't think I'll make it. Well, if oh, I think I can see Dover. It's just up there, I think. I mean, I could do it on a Monday night sometimes, but I won't make it a regular thing. But while I've been furloughed, you know, I've had more time to do a bit more streaming. And then when we get to Dover, we'll do loop the loop. Well, first of all, we'll do a victory roll in front of the cliffs, and then we'll do a loop the loop. Oh yeah, DCS, it really does. Like the F18, I mean, I've managed to learn how to start it up, take off using the super carrier, because the super carrier also takes a bit of learning as well, you know. Cheers Ian, thanks for your feedback, mate. Nice. But yeah, it's one of them. It's one of them, like, you know, the super carrier took learning, and then you got to learn the plane, and you know, it takes hours, you know. I've not got the Spit, I don't think, anyway. I don't think I bought that. I've got the F18 and that's it. I've got the F18, the super carrier. Oh, and the Huey, sorry, the Huey. And that was good, some fun. Really difficult to fly the Huey, but the F18, I mean, all I've learnt is just how to take off, and I've started doing carrier landings. But in terms of the weapon system, I ain't got a clue. Like, I dropped a bomb earlier and that was about it. And I tried to do some dogfighting using like the AI rookie, and I tell you, I didn't because I haven't got the missiles. I got stuck, so I was getting stuck, and then I tried the air-to-air refueling. Didn't even get close. I got close to the plane, but no, not in a million years will I get that little thing in that massive in the refueling pod. No chance at all. Right, so the question is, We are getting close, should we? But I thought, should all this be white? Or is it a bit further around? It might just be my computer today playing silly beggars on me, but... Or is it a bit further? Kind of goes out and then goes... So it might be a bit further. The basket, is that what they call it? They couldn't have called it a pod. I mean, come on. Okay, so these are not the white cliffs at the moment. Bit further, maybe. Just keep going. Just keep going. Keep going. I've seen them, but I was in a really slow plane. I'm kind of thinking to myself, will my computer load them in when I'm streaming as well, you know? Alright, so this is Dover in terms of the port, isn't it? The port of Dover. You gotta hold it steady to keep it in there. I'll tell you something, getting it in there is just like, what the hell? And then, as you say, you've got to keep it steady. I couldn't even keep it steady. It was just... I kept fluctuating, kept going up and down like this. I might try it on my stream one day. Hold up, they are meant to be pure white, aren't they? Or have I got to go a bit further round? I don't think they're loading in properly. I think there's a bit of a dodgy... That's an anticlimax, wasn't it? Because they are meant to be the cliffs of Dover. Oh, there we go. They took about 3 hours to load in. What a shame. Immersion just got sucked. Yay, there we go. Right, I've got to do some live pause here, just because I just want to get a screenshot for the stream. I don't know what would be a good one. Just up a little bit. There we go. Something like that. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? It's always a risk going to new places with the when I'm streaming, because when I'm not streaming, performance of the right, just grab a screenshot of that. The performance of my machine is perfectly fine, but when I'm streaming it uses so much resource that you know, that it sometimes just kills it like that. It is a shame, but it's just one of them things. Right, let's do a low pass victory roll. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. That looks good now, doesn't it? And up. Victory! How low can you go? Whoa. That just looks cool, right? And then let's get some boost, and we're going over, we're going over. There we go, you got your loop to loop there, look. Right, where to next, people? Where to next? Where are the boats? Where's the trucks? Shall we go high? Let's maxi boost it. And let's go high. Let's see how far we can, how much we can climb. Now we're like climbing at like 4,000 feet per minute. That wouldn't happen surely, because I've got maximum boost, which is just crazy. I haven't got maximum RPM, but I could do. We're still climbing at almost 4,000 feet per minute, and we're doing 160 miles. This is fun. Do you know what? I haven't been this high in FS2020 at all. So I think even when I took out the Airbus, I went up to 6,000 feet. So anything above 6,000, 6,000, I sound like Rob. 6,000 feet. Spiffing. And then I'm going to go into that cloud. I don't know how far away it is though, so it might be too far away. And yet we're still climbing. We're still climbing. This is nuts. And I know the Spitfire can climb, but I don't think it can do that. Still going. Still going. We actually picked up speed as well. However, the oil temperature has gone ballistic, which makes me wonder actually what happens if it goes really hot. What happens if I click the canopy? It just gets louder. I'm still alive though, you know. We've got oxygen down here. Oxygen. Probably. What does that do? Uh-oh, I've just clicked something, I don't know what it is. What is that? Emergency only? Oh no. Oh, we've... What just did I click? And I can't click it. Oh well. I can't click that. Oh, we've got a red thing. Supercharger something. I don't know what that does. I should really have read the manual on that, but who cares? Use no oil or grease. The problem is you can't even... Oh, we're flopping down like a fish. Wow, we're so high. Have we gone past... Are we like 14,000 feet now? Because to me, that looks like it's gone past the one. Wow. Oh, we're dying. Something's cut out. I don't know if it's because we've reached the highest point, but it could be the lever that I've just... Oh, no, it could be the oil. The oil temperature's gone a bit funny as well. Is the engine cutting out? That's the question. Or... No, it's not that. I know what it could be. No, we've still got fuel. Yeah, we are cutting out, you know, boys. We're cutting out. We're really high, but we're... Okay, let's pick up some speed. And then we'll just kick it around there. I think the engine still goes. I think we've just reached the maximum. I'm just leaning the mixture, but it's not really doing much. Well, we're back to flying. we're back to the flying action, which is good. Still doing 160. I mean, that is pretty cool. Oh. I say, I'm not sure about the wheels. Bit basic, you know. But yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I think I busted my Spitfire. I've broken it. I think it was this bloody button. I accidentally clicked it when I clicked... No, actually, I didn't accidentally click it. I says, I wonder what that does. And I clicked it, I think. Oh, hold up. Fuel tank pressure. That's on. Holy moly. Ah, we've just almost exploded back into life. And I definitely didn't click that button, but check us now. We're going up again. Oh, we've got some, looks like ice build up on the canopy. Yeah, or is it just water? Could it just be rain? It looks like ice to me. And we're still going 14,000 feet. Do you have any ice build up on the outside of the plane, do you think? Should we have a look? Not that I can see. Mr. Pilot. Oh. Up close and personal. That's what we do. It's fun, you know. It's definitely fun, but it's not A2A, you know what I mean? But it looks amazing and it's fun, you know, like it just gives, well, the reason why I got it was because it gives me the option. Let's just say I just want to go, I want to just fly somewhere nice and quick, you know, nice and quick, and I don't want to take out the 172, or, you know, Spitfire's perfect for it. It's just a shame that I don't want to take the risk in, well, I'm not going to be doing a repaint for it, and it's a shame because I would love to have had the UKJim repaint on that. So we're still climbing, and we're at 20,000 feet. What I do like though is the little, whoops, oh yeah, let's just cut that for a minute. So when I push the brakes, you know, you get the brake pressure, you get the brake, individual brakes. It's pretty cool. Whoa, hello. I want to get into that cloud over there. Looks scary, looks like ash. One of the famous UK volcanoes has gone off. Well, we've got volcanoes. This is where someone goes, we have actually got a volcano. It's not active, surely. Oh, it's not active. No, I'm not sure, but it's got really windy all of a sudden. It is starting to shift the plane a little bit. 21,000 feet. I just need a drink. Well, Dover looks good from up here. Right, so we're going to fly now straight into that cloud, which is going to be fun. Come on. Fly. I'm going to put it on cruise mode. So the ice that was building up has kind of gone now. And then what we'll do is once we've flown into this lovely cloud, we might backtrack and then come back out of the cloud. But I want to turn the lights on and turn it nighttime and just see what that looks like. I don't think any of these work, because these are like little lamps, but these work, the floodlights. Let's say I'm sure there is a switch for that, but I can't remember where it was. It was meant to be around here, but it is that, but reflected sight look, but it doesn't click. So maybe it doesn't. Maybe I've just made that up. Fluffy. You wouldn't say that if you was actually doing this in real life. You would not be going, Fluffy, let's go into it. You're like, hell no. It's so floppy. I want to do some stream sounds, but I don't have access to the stream sounds. Oh, we're going in. Going in. See you, land. Bye. Actually, we're just above the clouds now. Look at that big hole. Langy. How you doing? How you doing there? Looks like typical British weather. Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. Right, so let's have a look outside of this bad boy while we're kind of up in the clouds. Look at that. Oh, I can see a little hole. Should we go down the hole? Right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go over and then under. Whoa. Into the cloud. Oh, hold up. For some reason, we started going up then, rather than down. Keep going down. I swear we crashed because alright, 14,000 feet that was. I'm wondering where the base of these clouds are. Oh, there we go. We're out of the clouds. And look at the ice. Look at the ice on the canopy. It's cool how they've done that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's good. Oh, we've overstressed the aircraft. Who thought? Who'd have thought? Right. What was we gonna do? What was we gonna? Oh, why did I click restart? Didn't mean to. There was something I was going to look at, and it was to do with this Spitfire. Oh yeah, I know what I was going to show you. killed it. I killed it. Except I didn't want... I'm going to have to quit it and go back into it because I want to try something different. So we know that it's not uber realistic. We know that the looks are fantastic, but I want to try some of the more different systems on the ground. Which means I can't do it when I'm already loaded up. So, but this will give me a chance to show you what it looks like, the Silver Spitfire, rather than the usual colours. And you can see. So you've got the two versions, clip wings version, and you've got the normal pointy wing version. And then you've got different liveries, which is great, right? I really want to take that one out. So that one's probably going to be my next one. Because I actually think that one, I'm sure there's one of them that's kind of lives near East Midlands. But this is the Silver Spitfire Gertie. So we're going to select that. And what we're going to do, I was going to change it to night time, but we can do that as well. To have a look at the textures. And what we'll do is we'll go London. London, baby. And we'll just set that there. And we will fly. Let's just double check. Yeah. Because I'm only messing around, I turn the multiplayer off. We definitely don't want to do that. Gertie. Oh, did we want it night time? Not yet. Not quite yet. Because I wanted to show you Gertie. Gertie. So I talked Rob, Dreams of Wings, into getting this because he was looking for a Spitfire for FS2020. And he was thoroughly disappointed, obviously, because it's not as realistic as A2A like I am. But after a few goes, he was like, "Yeah, it'll do for a bit." But when he loaded up Gertie, man, he was impressed because he did the Gertie Spitfire round the world tour in the sim, right, in P3D. So he was expecting Gertie, but it just wasn't good. Come on, simulator, load. You know you want to. So did you catch my little reveal earlier with the new starting screen? Do you know, you see these loading screens and it says, go to Chamois Noir, whatever it's called, and fly the I haven't. Right, so it starts off with a bit of a stutter, but it will calm down once it's loaded up a bit. Right, so it starts off with the canopy open, right? And for some reason it doesn't want to... Am I on pause? Nope. For some reason it doesn't... Oh, I know why. Because that has to be shut. Yeah. So then you can click that. Okay, so that's cool. And you can't open that without opening that. So that's quite a good little... it's quite a good little trick, right? Right, so let's have a look at Gertie now. Ready for the pure disappointment. Oh, it looks good there, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. Looks beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Ah, shiny. But then, oh my god, they've replaced the main sponsors with FlyingIron Simulations. Oh no. Which is a shame, but I get why they had to do it, and it is a shame. But yeah, it was such a it was such a disappointment when I was like, wow, they've got the Silver Spitfire, hell yes. And then jumping in, I was just like, actually, no, it's not right. It's not right. But still, and also I'm curious, does the Silver Spitfire have the guns, like the big fat dirty guns sticking out? I don't think it does, and I'm going to have a little Google, right, just because I want to. And it's not to pick faults at this, I'm just curious. So let's display capture. And that's Silver Spitfire off. Right. Silver Spitfire home. Oh, no it doesn't. I can see by the pictures already. So, so there's the Silver Spitfire. So it's meant to be IWC, look, with the Silver Spitfire. And it's really curious because really that isn't really a sponsor, is it? But I suppose they've probably got the copyright on this website. And looking at that, it doesn't have the guns, you know. So yeah, so it's a shame. They've got the main part of it, but obviously they've not got the sponsors, and it's got big fat dirty guns sticking out. But there you go. Yeah, what a shame. Oh well. But yeah, there you go. Right, so now let's have a look at the internal, and let's go. Now the other thing is as well, the Spitfires don't have a battery switch, and to turn the battery on, you have to push the throttle forward, and there's a switch. There's a switch just under there, I think. You can't click it, but yeah. And what you do is you push the throttle forward until it clicks, and then you get the light, right? So it kind of turns the battery on. Now I'm not going to put the mixture fully forward. I'm going to test some of this stuff out. I'm not going to put the mixture forward. I will turn the mags on because we know that they work because we just tested those. I'm not going to prime it. I will turn the fuel on just to give it a bit of fuel if it's got fuel. And let's see if let's crack the throttle. Yeah. Let's see, and let's push the RPM lever full. So that's kind of good. Oh, hello. So actually, let's do that again because I've got my mixture fully back. It automatically flicks it, which is a bit odd. I didn't do that, so why are you doing that? Damn you. But the good news is, even with the mixture full, fuel on, magnetos on, throttle cracked, we've not primed it, and it's dead, yeah? Right. Oh, yeah, it's dead. Okay. So let's prime it. Unscrew that. There we go. A couple of shots of prime. Right. This is where it doesn't work anyway. Right, actually I know what this is. Right? So round here, you see that? Right? So I think you can either click that switch or manually pump that until the light goes out, right? Which is weird. So you just keep pumping until the light goes out, apparently. I think. There we go. That would have been really embarrassing, me pumping a switch if it doesn't actually go out. Right, here we go. Let's go. Bump, bump. There we go. So we're back to load it up, yeah? So Turn it off and on. Oh, hold up. Here he is. Steve. 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 I want one of them. Stuff this Spitfire malarkey. I want one of them. Right, what we're going to do, click that. Now watch this. Right, so on an A2A Spitfire, to shut it down, you wouldn't do it like a GA. You wouldn't move the mixture, right? It might be different in the Mark 6, but I'm not sure. But what you would do is you click that, and then you'd put the RPMs up. Okay, so it is cutting out, but it's very slowly cutting out. So I suppose it's quite good in that aspect, if you ask me. Is it realistic? I don't know whether it's realistic or not in terms of the real Spitfire. Let's try something different then. Let's try and cut the mixture instead of the fuel. Once again, that should kick it. Which it does. But funny enough, all these are very similar characteristics to, say, like a 172, right? Right, and so now we're up and running. Let's turn some lights on. So the only options we've got is that light and that light. And then what we'll do is we'll put it to night on. Oh, so it looks like we've got a torch. So looks like we've got like a head torch, which is strange. Oh, until you turn... Oh, okay, because that's just built in Microsoft Flight Simulator, right? Ah. I like the lighting. The lighting is pretty cool. Right, so let's go up London, and let's go up London, baby. All right. The other thing is there's no click spot for the parking brake. I actually have to manually click a button to get the parking brake to release. There's no click spot, but yeah, there's a click spot to get rid of the stick. You know. Oh, sugar. I got my throttle up max. Anyway, let's go. Oh no. Oh no, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I didn't like that bloody the silver one anyway. That's a good thing. Right. We're just going to do a little London. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to jump in a Spitfire. We're going to do a little London. We don't want that Spitfire. Oh, I know what the one we can try. We can try the blue one. Yay! Let's try the blue one. London. And we will actually start off on runway 27 because I can't be asked to change it. Let's just go. Hey, anyway, Langy. How's Tricks? How's Trixels? Bada bing, bada boom. So I've got this nice studio mic now and I feel like I can sing. Yeah, I'm furloughed. Been furloughed for ages. And computers. I've been homeschooling. Lads back at school. I can for a bit. Jobs around the ass. Usual dealios. I was meant to go to Florida last year, but couldn't go. Meant to go this year, can't go. So I'm going to push it till next year and see whether everything's calmed down or not. Been spending lots of money on new microphones and new yokes, joysticks and stuff. I bought a new Ninja Foodie, and that was quite fun. I've been doing loads of stuff in that. Golf Zulu Alpha Charlie. Oh, we're in. We got the lights on. We're ready to crash again because this plane does not like to be taken off. Right, okay. Here we go. I'm gonna crank it. No, no, no. No. Oh my god. Once you get up, it just doesn't work for me. I don't know why. I just can't get it up. It's not like any other plane. It's not. It's just. I don't know what's the matter with it. Yeah, we do entire chickens. We get a massive chicken, stick it in the Ninja Foodie, and it comes out absolutely beautiful. Right, let's try again. Ease it in, nice and easy. Because out of nowhere it just starts towing to the right or to the left. No. Stuff it, just get up in the air. Oh my god, that's the only bad thing. I've not tried landing it either, so that's interesting. London City. Oh, let's reduce them RPMs and that'll do. We've got the O2. Bit of O2 action, all lit up. Proper Hollywood. Can't see this Spitfire properly, but I'll change the time in a minute. Now then, let's follow the river, the Thames. Look at the amount of light pollution. Oh, I don't know. It's because they're not as experienced as some of the other add-on makers. Oh, I can't remember what I used for A2C, but right. Shut up. London Bridge, just out the window there, all lit up, looking nice. Got Tower of London just underneath the wing. The Shard. Oh, right. I wanted to go that way. Have I missed it? I think I might. No, I haven't missed it. Oh. Oh, it's making me dizzy. Where am I going? There we go. I was going down here. This is where I wanted to ride. Down the Mall. Yeah, in the Spitfire. Yeah. Down the Mall in the Spitfire. Buckingham Palace. And then Victory Road. Booyah! Right, let's have a look at this Spitfire then while we're here. So let's go back and Change that. Reduce the boost a little bit. Right, let's have a look at this one. Oh yeah, I like this one. I'm not sure whether BF273 is actually from around the East Midlands. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can find it in terms of plane spotting, but BF273. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Because I think it's actually Rolls-Royce, possibly. Maybe not. Oh, I can't see it. Oh, hold up. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, stop. Is that Wimbledon? That's Wimbledon. Nice. I've never flew over Wimbledon. That's the first. Is that like Henman Hill? Come on, Tim. Come on, Tim. Is that the main court, or is that the main court? That's the main court, surely. It's got the retractable roof. But then I thought that was the main court. Anyway, nice. That was one of the things I actually wanted to check off my list. I wanted to see whether I could find Wimbledon. Are the red squares where the machine gun would have been? I believe so, but I believe there would be. But different models of Spitfire had different numbers. And this one's got these massive, whatever they are. So, I don't know. I love flying London in the sim. It's so cool. And now I can't remember where I'm going. I'm guessing London, yeah, London City is over there. Let's see. Right, so now we've looked at the night lighting, brilliant. We've looked at the, I'm just going to reduce the boost. We've looked at night lighting, we've looked at some of the basic kind of like feels. We've also looked at some of the inner workings. What we're going to look at now is landing, and the fact that I can't take off with it doesn't bode well with the landing, because the landing is bad enough anyway, so in terms of rudder control, but we will see. By the way, when it's up in the air, it's really fun, and if you did multiplayer with people who've got the same add-on, it'd be pretty cool, you know. Now we do need to slow down a bit. I know we took off on runway 27, but I'm going to land on the other runway 09. And then I think that will be it for my stream for tonight. Potentially I might be streaming tomorrow during the day, in the morning. I might stream in the morning. I've got a few things I need to do, but I might stream in the morning. I don't know if I'm going to do DCS or some racing. I might even take the A2A Spitfire out just for the fun of it. Unfortunately for the A2A Spitfire at the moment, obviously it's not compatible with this simulator, and this simulator has all this wicked scenery. and the performance is just stupid. I mean, if this was the scenery in the old sim, you know, you wouldn't get half the frames that you've got. So, are you off, Ian? I'm just going to land this, see how whether I crash it or not, and then I'm gonna call it a night. But the one thing I did, I've been working on my new starting soon scene. So if you didn't catch that, feel free to grab a look at that on the catch-up video. I also did my thank you screen as well, which is will be coming at the end of this stream. Right, so we're currently 140 miles an hour, and we're not doing the usual London City approach. We're just going to wing it. No worries, Ian. Take care, buddy. Thanks for joining me, mate. Right, now let's does it have different views? It does have different views. Whoa, hello. I'm just went into a building there, people. And what I've not done is drop to gears. Alright. So we're coming in, and even though we've dropped gears, the airspeed's not really reducing a whole lot. I've literally got my idle. I've got my boost on idle, and we're not really dropping speed, which isn't Spitfire specific. Right, so dropping flaps, this will drop speed. Let's just do a live pause there for a minute. I shouldn't do this because I always crash, but yeah, look at that. A complete low approach, but I just want to take a screen grab of that because I find it quite cool. Oh, there we go. Boom. Right, let's get back in board. Let's finish landing this. Unpause. Right. Right, here we go. So it floats like mad. Oh, now we're bouncing. Now we're bouncing. Oh, we're bouncing. Oh, we're back up in the air. That would not happen. Oh my god. Oh no. And we can't steer with the rudder. It doesn't want to steer. I don't want to put the brakes on. No, actually, let's put the brakes on. Whoa. Yeah. That was death. That was death, that was. Anyway, that was good fun. And as I say, it's a fun aircraft. It's not as realistic as the A2A, folks. But it's fun. Yeah, that's all I can say. It's fun. So anyway, time for me to rock and roll. And I will see you all another day. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? So thank you. Please check out my thank you screen on the next page, which I'm about to activate. And I will catch you all later. See you, Langy. Take care, buddy. Oh, see you later.